Nox Box, everything you need to take your game from the box to the board.
Hey guys, welcome to Nox Box. I am Nock himself, and with me tonight is Cordial Rob.
Hello.
And actually, it's just us.
It's just us.
It's just us. So today we are bringing you, slightly belated but still very excited, Dark Eldar. So I've got the new racks, which were fine cast.
Yep.
And split solid pose. You had no choice at all. They're now multi-part, lots of options, loads of extra bits. Dark Eldar racks.
I have the Void Raven Bomber. Previously there wasn't a model for this, there is now, and it's rather epic.
So, we're going to crack them open, have a close look at the parts,
Yep.
see what we think.
Go for it.
Okay, so we're going to start with the Dark Eldar Wracks first, so if I could quickly show you the box.
A lovely new artwork, it's the same style as all their new boxes. I like the rebranding they're doing,
Fits in
looks
really
good.
nicely. So here's the options, some of the paint choices on the back. I quite like them in the dark red.
Yeah, it's nice, it
Looks
shows...
like they've just been skinned.
Yes, absolutely, which I believe they have. Oh, and in fact, it also shows you one of the amazing features I wasn't expecting are the extra bits so you can customise already existing kits.
Yeah, so this goes with the Raider and the Ravager.
Absolutely.
So if I quickly get the box out of the way, everyone's favourite bit.
Bases!
Hey.
So, fantastic. Not Slaughter, pleased to see.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with slot bases. Right, if I quickly go, here's the manual with the stat line. No rules, but, you know.
Yeah, they're giving you the base stat line.
So, and some of the variations, so if I quickly...
Yeah, you've got the 5 basic models.
So, quick selection, some of the extra bits. I like where it says you can add additional probes and stuff like that. There is a lot of arm options in here.
Probes as desired. That's not something I expected to see. That's awesome.
It's Dark Eldar, it goes with the flow. So you've got some of the new weapons, I'm going to say Ossifactor, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, and the liquefier, yeah.
Liquefier, which is a template weapon for clearing out guardsmen. So.
And those are the conversion parts to change your Raider and Ravager to looking very rectified.
More like Coven of Pain, that's one of the things, isn't it? Instead of the witch cults and stuff like that.
Oh, fair play. I must admit, my knowledge of Dark Eldar is a bit out of it. I love the look of the figures, don't like playing them.
They're a bit of an odd one for them.
Glass
Okay,
hammer.
so here we start with sprue 1 of, well, one and a half sprues.
Okay.
But there's a lot of little options on here. So we've got the main bodies, you've got your different arms. There's your part for the Ravager conversion.
Yeah, look at those chains. Dark Eldar do have some of the best accessories, I think.
Oh, most certainly.
They just look stunning. The movement into the pieces.
Well, if you look at like that person's back piece with like all the holes and stuff like that, it just fits in really nicely.
That is ludicrous.
Nice and organic. And then you've got, if I just quickly flip this over, there's your different face plates. And then you've got bits that fit down the backs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it adds height and width to them quite nicely. Because previously they were all mono pose, which looked, well,
Yeah, and they were
have a
fine
unit.
cast.
that adds extra detail. So there's one of the new weapons, the Ossifactor.
Yeah.
So that rapidly enhances bone growth in your body.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an amazing idea for a weapon.
Yes, that's one way of putting it, in a rather unkind way. There's your, I'm going to say spray gun. It might as well be a spray gun. Liquefier.
Yeah.
But you've got things like the dual arms and things like that.
Oh,
So
wow, yeah.
I quite like those. So you've got your pistol of some sort in one hand, and then your 2 spare arms, because, you know, you can never have too many spare arms if you're a rack. Oh, here's one I quite like. If you just quickly look on that one, that's one with a big head and a little head.
Oh, wow.
That's...
Oh, that reminds me of Army of Darkness and Ash. Oh.
No comment.
So yeah, that's sprue 1.
That's sprue 1.
And sprue 0.5,
Yeah.
which has the cool whips. That's for the character option. What's
This
in the
is-
character? Acaphile?
It is an acotist.
Yeah.
Probably.
Acathist.
Acathist. We'll just mangle that. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's yet again, it's the nice back details, the face plates. I think not going. I was tempted to say hex rifle, but it's the one that affects you by turning you slowly into glass.
Oh, lovely.
Because why wouldn't you? And all your different blades and
The
knives.
details on them was fantastic.
Oh, compared to the previous incarnations, these are excellent.
It's amazing, really, because Finecast was designed to capture detail really well, but the detail on these looks so much cleaner and nicer.
Oh, most certainly.
Yeah.
Well, if you think fluff-wise, these are Dark Elder who've got a bit bored, and, you know, for an entertainment value, they volunteer to be they give themselves the homunculus to be altered, so they work sort of as their, I wouldn't say acolytes, but maybe apprentices. Whereas you look at the Scourges, they want to have wings and fly around. So, you know, fluff-wise, those look really good. Okay, on to the second one. We've got the Void Raven Bomb. The Void Raven Bomber.
Actually, that's a big box, isn't it?
It's a very big box, but this is going to be one of the features of your army if you having one, because it's quite a large kit. So if you compare it, you'll see the sprue in a minute, and then you compare it to the size of one of those racks. This is going to be impressive.
And I don't think the picture on the front actually gives it justice. It does look really cool, but there's a couple of details which you don't see on that front picture.
Oh, most certainly. The one I like is, if I first quickly spin the box over.
Look at that wingspan, it is huge.
It's huge.
It's that shot there. They don't show, you can't see through the see-through cockpits in the pictures too easily.
Yeah.
But when we show you on the sprue what actually is in there,
You'll get it, and they've done something really, really clever. Okay, so just quickly to cover, a Void Raven Bomber is one of the heavy support options in your army. So it's got a selection of missiles and heavy weapons. So you've got your blast weapons, your heavy anti-armor, and then you've got two different sorts of missiles. And the key point of this is the Void Mine, where it gets its name from, which is a large template weapon that's very good at removing anything.
nice.
Spin it over, everyone's second favourite part.
Yep.
Good. Is the booklet. But the main thing I want to show, if I quickly spin over, is that profile there.
Yeah.
Because I think that looks cool. That looks awesome.
That is so thematic, because that's the way the Dark Eldar move. It's such a small profile that you just don't see it coming at you.
Fluff-wise, these, you don't hear them. The first thing you realise that they're there is either they've just knifed your anti-air capability, and then they're dropping bombs on you. So here's one of my favourite bits. Keeping it separate.
Now this, it's going to be hard trying to show you the details on
If
that.
I just quickly move it like that so you can get some of the details. That's the bottom one of the two.
Yes, that's the bottom, isn't it?
That's the targeting rate. Because if you just go, the Bombardier flies like this in it, in the front canopy, and then there's a pilot in the top.
That is the front hull. The Bombardier literally hangs suspended in that hole with a see-through canopy either side of it.
Yeah.
Such a cool setup. So this is a big 2-kit model. Sorry, let me say everybody's favourite part, the base.
Nice is
transfers.
We've got some of the different covens in there,
Oh.
which is nice.
Yeah, very clean. I like the fact that I always like the white transfers because I think they look really good on any dark colour.
Well,
I paint dark with white.
It's always a very nice contrast with the Dark Eldar, because some of the covens are quite bright, but most of them, you know, dark blues, dark purples, fades into black, and then it just contrasts really nicely. Okay, so you've got your fly base. Now what confused me is I was expecting a Slaughter to be in as usual, but, you know...
Yeah, this is their new style, the fly bases.
The new style of fly
and they
bases.
work pretty well.
Oh,
Thick
most
super
certainly.
glue, yeah.
Right, okay. Let's start from this one. This is part of your underslung missile pods with your two different missiles. You've then got the... so that's part of
the handlebars.
That's the handlebars for the Bombardier, I believe.
With the targeting where he looks through. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Then you've got your heavy anti-armor armament.
Yeah,
and
those
their pods.
those the Void Lances?
Those are the Void Lancers. They're a heavier version of the Dark Lances.
Yeah.
Strength 9, I believe.
Absolutely, strength 9. So they've still got the normal lance rule, which
Yeah.
means on most things they're going to get a penetrating hit on a 3?
Yeah, so if I show you that, that's where they're positioned.
Yeah.
And then if I...
And what's the other one? It's Void Lances and... Oh, Dark Sides.
which is Blast template and is another lance weapon, I believe.
Yeah, it's a
Which I was
Blast
surprised-
template with a Lance Ball. That's pretty cool.
But it'd be really good against parking lot Astra Militarum.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. As soon as you
you're
got
all
that...
bunched round. Not for
Oh, that's a
long.
nice conclave of Lehman Russ. Let me just... What's the plural of Lehman Russ? Lehman Rye.
Crunch.
One Lehman Russ, two crunch.
Two crunch.
There, that's amazing.
But you just from looking at the bodywork, that's going to be quite an impressive model. I'm thinking
Yeah.
the same, slightly bigger than the Helldrake.
Oh, I would think it's
presence-wise?
probably bigger, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same size base, but I just think it feels
It does.
more.
Because actually that is just the central piece. Off
Yeah.
each side, you've then got these
These-
large extra wings.
Yeah.
That's the undercarriage,
That's
which
the
literally
undercarriage.
mimics it.
What I love is the engine array for this with all these additional bits. So if I quickly spin
Yeah,
it
don't they all
round,
kind of pile onto each other?
they
a
do,
bit
it
like
all
a...
fits together really nicely.
Yeah, so you get chuck.
But then that makes it really easy to paint as well quite nicely.
Absolutely.
Because you paint it up and then you do the blackening effect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, right, if we then spin round, there are your dark sides, and that's your mounting array
yeah.
for your void mine.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so where is the Void Mine?
There's part of it. There's another part
there's
of it.
another part of it. Okay.
There's the part of it over there.
Oh, that's the tail. That's what I like best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, that's cool. So actually, that's huge. The Void Mine is massive. I was expecting a small mine, a bit like, well, the size of the. What are the ones of the Tyrannid Crone? The biomines that he has.
I know
yeah.
what you mean.
But that's actually really quite large because
if you look at it
compared to my finger, it's a decent size.
as that, and
Yeah.
you think that size of that fits snugly in there.
So what you're saying is that mine fills up that whole hole. See, that is huge,
Yes.
isn't it?
It's why it's a strength 9 AP2 heavy blast.
Wow.
Large blast.
That not
Yeah.
much is going to survive that, is it?
No. But it won use, thankfully.
So yeah, I think it's a good looking kit.
Very. It'd be very nice to paint. I'd like a bit more texture on the kit.
But that's the whole thing
But
with Dark
blending-
Eldar.
Blending would be really nice on it.
And Dark Eldar have loads of completely flat mold line free lines.
Yeah.
And I love that because it's a really different way of painting to the standard ones that have all the detail put on there for you.
Oh, most certainly. With this, if you like freestyle painting, you can do some really nice stuff with
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
So yeah, guys, that is us gone through both of these new kits from Dark Eldar from Games Workshop.
Yep.
I love them. What? Sorry, I'm saying I love them. I love the look of these kits.
I really
this
like
one
the
will go in my
miniatures.
collection as a miniature because I love it.
Yeah.
Those ones, kitten. Those ones, as I don't play Dark Eldar because they are a glass hammer, and I'm a kind of, I like to charge things forwards and keep rolling dice till everything's dead.
You prefer a bit more grind.
I do like grind, yeah. So these don't work for me as an army. I don't enjoy the army style, but I love the miniature style.
The miniature's excellent. That side profile on the box is the thing you really like.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
the bombardier,
oh.
with glass there, glass underneath them, targeting ray, riding like that. Brilliant.
That's such a cool feature. And so that will go into my collection because I think it's one of those kind of iconic pieces. They've never done that before, that suspended guy, and I love that.
Well, that fits in really nicely with the, I won't say pylon bike riders, but you know, the...
Oh, the Hellion, not the Hellions, I know the ones for these. The ones on
jet bike
Yes,
riders.
absolutely, yeah, because they're all right down like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And head options, you can swap around stuff like that. Really
Absolutely.
nice.
Now, as I don't play Dark Eldar, I wouldn't get this as a one-off, but I think I probably will for the pieces. Because all the syringes, all those odd arms, it's perfect for any Chaos conversions.
True.
Some of the bits in there really do sing out Chaos to me.
Slaneshi,
Exactly.
doctors and stuff like that.
But for fantasy.
Well, you've
It-
got
I-
all the end time stuff coming up with the Forces of Chaos. So,
Actually,
you
that
know,
brings me on to what's out next week?
Blight King.
Blight Kings and...
Have you seen the big character as well?
I totally could never admit to seeing that at all and know the price point and the fact that it makes 3 different characters, which are all going to be amazing!
Fanboy.
I haven't seen it at all.
So you've got ordered 2 for the store, right?
But there's 3 different versions it can make, so
6.
6 for the store.
Alright, okay.
It's going to be a good week.
You'll be seeing us again with those at some point.
Catch you later,
Until
guys.
next time. Kitten, you came to help.
Remember to subscribe to the channel and like us on Facebook for all of your gaming needs.